So, welcome back to Shadowrun. We are picking up a week after we left off. Our heroes escaped the police chase thanks to some awesome driving by the captain. And a few of them are hopping onto the Matrix to meet with Mr. Fujimura again to see about payment. The scene's gonna open up with a middle-aged elf, a pirate, and a short, stout man that looks kind of like Uncle Iroh from Avatar, all standing in the middle of the Matrix, on the Emerald City net. So everything is tinged green, and everything has a soft green glow. So you're waiting at the point after you told Mr. Fujimura we're ready to meet to do that, to exchange,
to get paid.
And you're there at the arranged time. Actually, it's about 15 minutes late. And suddenly, before you appears a elderly Japanese man and two people, you assume they're people, in samurai armor with swords and face masks on. But as you look at their faces, all you see is black, like they have a black mask on, or it's just a black hole instead of a face.
The Demon Oni look.
Yeah. So Mr. Fujimura looks at you, and he has a very stern look on his face. That is not the job we paid you for, or we hired you for. There was too much collateral damage.
I thought you said you wished for the job to be done either discreet or very loudly.
We only wished for him to be killed.
He was killed.
He was dead. He was very dead.
So were his bodyguards.
Well, they got in the way of him not being dead. And it was the best way to make it loud.
No, I don't think that was the case. But we will pay you what you were owed. And he waves his hand almost mystically. And all 5 of you get a pop-up. The 3 of you on the net, and the 2 of you in meat space get a pop-up on your comlinks. Funds added. And
it's 15,000 if I'm not
15,000 new yen apiece.
I'm going to discreetly return 5,000 of it out of shame for the poor performance of the job. This is only a personal thing. I'm not telling anybody else. It's something I'm actually going to do.
Mr. Fujimura shows no reaction.
Mm-hmm. I do not care.
And he just starts muttering to himself, I don't know if we will hire you again.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. As I said, we felt that was the best way to go loud once our plan to go stealth failed pretty badly once we saw the amount of security he had.
That you accomplished was a job that
anybody could do.
Yes. He shoots a rather annoyed look at you. Our enforcers could have done the job you did. We hired Shadowrunners. We expect more.
Understood.
And he just disappears.
He is rude.
And the 2 guys standing there stare at you. and stare at Vector, and they stare at Dusk,
I narrow my eyes.
and they disappear as well.
He is rude and arrogant, but we are paid, so I do not care.
Yeah, we got the job done. We got paid.
It was a poor job, though.
We'll have to work on our teamwork better, I think, and just our overall
He was very
planning.
unclear on his instructions. He wanted public. It was public.
Yeah.
I do not understand this, man.
Well, public.
It was supposed to be publicly efficient.
Like,
So-
So wanted him dead.
People see him
So
dead
him
in fear,
hanging in
not
front of his house.
It's supposed
fine.
to be a scalpel, not a sledgehammer.
Him hanging in front of his house. Fine. His bodyguards having also had to have a firefight. Not fine.
I still think it would have been okay if we had not had the giant police chase that caused havoc through downtown.
yeah.
It wasn't downtown, but yeah, it caused a lot of havoc.
Yeah, that was the big one, I think. The bodyguards, oh darn, I mean, that's unfortunate collateral, but
Well,
the car
I got-
chase is what really screwed us.
I got stuff to go by, so I'm gonna jack out. And I jack out.
Alright?
I'm going to spend some time just reflecting on the poor job I did and trying to see ways I could do better.
Okay. Are you going to do it in the Matrix or out of the Matrix?
I'm going to randomly wander the Matrix.
Okay. You're randomly
Basically
wandering the Matrix.
Net surfing, basically.
Dusk, what are you doing?
I'm jacking out and going about my affairs.
Alright. So the people in Meat Space, Dice, while they had their meeting, what were you doing?
Oh, I was in astral form,
Just chilling?
watching the area, making sure that nothing was going on.
Okay. Alright, so you just...
I don't even know I got paid yet.
Well, you do... Oh, yeah, no, if you're in astral form,
Yeah.
you don't.
I don't even know.
So you're just kind of cruising around in astral form?
Pretty
Okay.
much. Just,
I just view him astraling around on his chopper anyway, the spirit bike.
So... Overdrive, what are you doing while they're having their meeting?
Cleaning my equipment and watching the news.
Okay, so you're just sitting on a couch,
Yep.
watching the news about what you guys did,
Yep.
just kind of cleaning your guns. Okay,
And the katana from Mini Blood on it.
okay. So, a couple days pass, and there's a reminder on your... A reminder comes in that you still have 3 jobs you can take.
Okay, those are still up?
2 of them are still up, sorry.
Which ones?
Mrs. Robinson, kidnapping the genius held against her will, and Mr. Porter, stealing some sort of prototype.
Which requires the least amount of discretion.
Kidnapping the genius, I think, would. Because the prototype is likely to have more security.
I'm okay with
Potentially.
I'm good with killing more people. That's not the question. Like, which one don't we have to be stealthy for?
They, if you're able to do it, if you're able to do the genius job stealthily, you'll get paid more. Sorry. Mrs. Robinson's job pays, you know it's out in the wilderness. And you know that it pays 12,000 off the bat, plus another 6 if you're able to do it very stealthily.
Each.
All of these are each.
Okay.
Mr. Porter's job pays 13,500, and there's no extra caveats.
Now, the other one was in the wilderness. Where is this Porter's?
Don't know. Mr. Porter spoke to your fixer in all, like, he was just a silhouette with a
Yeah.
voice modulator.
It's about the same amount of money. Also, how much karma did we get for doing the previous job?
That was 5 karma.
Nice.
Oh, I was just like, where'd my pencil go?
Into my ear.
So,
Well, okay, for this upcoming... Well,
5,
Robinson,
15.
was that the one extracting the
0.
person?
yeah, that was
+5.
getting the person out
Plus
who was
5.
being held against her will.
But-
I just wrote that down here. I was writing +5.
okay.
Seeing that one's in the wilderness, that would probably have no police. Or very...
Or at least a longer response time.
I'm okay. Or that's.
And we could do
Can
stealth
we get
easily if we walk. If we.
Are we trying to?
Plan it right.
I'm sorry. Do you mind re-specifying the job? Said it was.
One pays 18,000. One pays.
No, I meant the
13,000,
objective. Be clear.
Kidnapping someone who's being held against their will out in the wilderness.
So retrieving
a
someone.
genius decker.
Okay. Screw it. I'm for that one.
Yeah, me too.
They pay about the same anyway, and we'll probably get... Yeah. I'm okay with the kidnapping
I would like
person.
to buy a replacement HK 47.
Okay. So we'll deal with that later.
Okay.
It's.
We could say that happened within the week.
Yep.
Okay.
It's. I know it does cost you
9,000.
1 second. 9,720.
Well, I have 18,000 and
It's basically what you just.
720. Yeah. Because I had 3,729. Now, yeah.
So, yep. You just go ahead and subtract the cost.
What am I doing with this now?
Oh, no, sorry.
Oh, I was like, wait, what?
The number for the cost for you to subtract your new yen.
Oh, what's that one for?
Top.
There.
Just read it off him.
9,720.
9,720.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so 720.
You have 9,000 left.
So
He has exactly 3,720.
Wow.
well, that's what I had
Plus
the
the
15,000.
15, yes.
Yeah, put me at 18.
So you had it was just a very easy calculation.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm
You have 9,000 left.
sweet.
So,
Oh, wait, was that with or without the rocket or the assault rifle? Because he could repurpose the assault rifle. Couldn't he?
that was
Wrong.
to pay for
A
the
complete
same gun
replacement.
and everything else. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
complete
complete replacement.
Okay.
So
I'm sorry.
and
he
so that would be
retrieved the rifle
9,000.
from,
So how much would
Trayvon.
steel?
So the place out
sheet's
more.
over there, so I'll need that.
Oh.
sheet.
Sorry, I forgot he
A
wasn't
complete replacement on steel. 45,600.
Done. Replace them.
Oh, 45,000.
Oh,
Not
45,000.
Yeah,
Not
oh.
4,500.
Oh.
What do you mean?
Oh, that's
How much money do you have?
No, not that much.
Okay, Mr. Straight.
How much are your kidneys going for in the black market?
that's.
But
I
that,
don't know.
that again is a complete replacement.
Right, yeah.
If you, let's see, to buy a whole new drone of the same type, is probably going to be a lot cheaper.
He did recover with the assault rifle, didn't he?
Yes,
I
you
recovered
did.
the assault rifle from steel, yeah.
So to buy, well, it's going to be 25,000 base for another steel links.
Yeah.
Still don't have enough for him, so I'll save up for him.
Okay, so
I'll make a
we
steel
have-
foundation.
1 vote or 2 votes to go rescue the Decker.
I believe
Decker.
I'm good for the Decker.
So you got 3.
Majority. I'll go with majority.
Okay, rescue son.
All right,
Yeah, let's go rescue a Decker.
rescuing the Decker.
Now, being quiet, I don't know if I can do that. We can try.
We'll let them go. We'll let them do their stuff, and you guys back them up, and I'll
How
hopefully
many of
not screw
those
it up.
little wasp drones do you have?
4 more?
That could be a
No,
good...
you have 3 more. 'Cause
Three.
One got
One
smashed.
got slashed.
3, I was thinking.
Oh, you want to replace that too?
No.
All right,
No,
No.
as they go, I'm just going to let them go.
'Cause that could be a good...
because they only cost 2,000.
Yeah. Well, yeah, let's replace them.
All right,
7.
So,
because you didn't have anything special on those, really.
yeah, because I couldn't add weapons to them. And I couldn't add a self-destruct like I wanted.
Nope.
You should add
I
like
wanted
a.
like a mini explosive so I could like fly
You
them
should
up
add
to
a-
someone's ear and just...
You should add a poison stinger.
If I could.
You're
I would.
Hudson.
But I can't add anything to them.
Can he jam it up someone's nose?
You could.
I mean, I could, yeah.
I mean, it's tricky, but...
Be quite the pilot trick.
Yes,
Be
it
better. It'd probably be better off
Does
getting
that
into
qualify
the
as a pilot stunt?
I have to really jack into him then.
So
you get the feeling of flying up someone's nose.
Yep, or
You
anywhere
guys-
else I flew him.
Yeah.
are taking the job out in the woods.
Yep.
Yep.
You
No
have to
butt
call
bugs.
up.
Butt drugs.
Butt bugs.
Butt bugs. Butt drugs.
Oh my.
Time to take your suppository.
Oh, I don't want to hear about the parking in there.
You say you're going to take the job, and immediately you guys get a packet from the Matrix with all of the information you need. Or at least information from Mr. Johnson.
Dice can't open the packet.
I'm going to scan it out of professional practice. Basically an antivirus scan.
Comes up clean.
Okay.
So it comes it is a complete info packet, basically. Comes with the layout of the place out in the woods. It comes with a complete security roster. It comes with
Wow.
They provided everything. I'm a little suspicious about this, actually.
there's 10 guards on site.
That's easy.
Oh, 10.
Only 10.
The
Anyone got a sniper
person
rifle?
being held is a Decker who's come up with a lot of new protocols that Shiawase has been using.
This guy interests me.
No. What defines stealthy? Is it for extracting the person, not killing anyone, or not raising
No
alarms
alarms being raised. I would
That's up to you. That's up to.
It wasn't
That's up to
specified.
Mrs. Robinson
We don't.
to decide at the end.
Gotcha. Okay.
I would assume no alarms.
The less
risen
heat, the
and
better.
No heat given. So yeah.
So
send the ninjas in.
I'm not a ninja. He is.
He's a ninja, but you're a sword wielder.
No,
Wait,
he's
who's
a
a ninja?
blender. You're a ninja. He's a blender.
Yeah.
yes.
Well, I do have a sneak of
Ninja
6.
blender.
Possibly con our way in.
If we have a lot of info,
I
we might be able to
cannot
put that.
con.
But no, if we
We
barely have to con if we have a believable enough story.
Yeah.
We don't have to invent do they does the packet come with any shipments they might get for supplies?
Yeah, they
or something?
get shipments every other week, and it is
food and stuff like that.
food, supplies, some ammo, stuff like that.
What kind of building
Is
is
there
this?
also a guard rotation where you can hack in?
That's why I'm asking for the WASP, because we can make our own security network. Plus the cameras that ejects them and takes them.
Because again, if we can get initial access, that'll tell us a lot of stuff, the guard patterns, and then we
I'll
barely
bring everything.
even have to con anything if we can just be the convoy or be the delivery.
We could intercept their convoy and then ride in as their convoy.
Well, alternative we can do if we
Depending
want to
on
play
if
the long game.
if it's a
is
box
if
truck.
we find out who's running their security and we hijack some of their credentials, you can fabricate those and
that's
become a
nice.
security insertion.
That's very possible. Also, heck, blackmail
Walk
is an
right in,
option.
Walk
Yep.
right out.
If we, you said the packet contained a roster. Was that just the number of names, or the number of people, or their actual names?
Some
or,
names.
Any
Home
hierarchy labeled?
Yes. There is a hierarchy label.
Do we know who's in charge?
Yes, you do. The person in charge is
Insert pet name here.
No, he's buying time for the random.
it is Darren Hui.
Not the Paul?
Nope.
Oh.
Darren Hui.
Sounds like hoo-ha.
Probably Chinese descent.
All right, can I see how much information I can find out about him?
Matrix
Search?
We're gonna go ahead and do matrix search.
Yep.
It's gonna be an extended action. Each check represents a day.
6, 8, 9, 13, 14. Loading the correct configuration. And then here's the one I need. Oh, that's it. There is Pardon me, sorry. There's a search command.
Alright.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. Don't manage to take up anything yet in the first day of searching.
Alright. I will go again. Another 5.
Okay. You do manage to find some information about him. As for dirt, there's not much. This guy is a wage slave, son of a wage slave kind of thing.
Does he, or when is the next convoy due? Or shipment due?
3 days.
Can I get anything about the guy's personal life?
He's a wage slave, son of a wage slave.
Okay. So, we can't really use any... Blackmail is likely out of the question.
I like the idea of just intercepting the convoy and trying to sneak our way in.
However, the one idea is...
Ninja.
Wait, what kind of complex is this, though?
What?
Complex.
It's 2 cabins out in the woods.
Yeah. It's
10 guys guarding the...
10 guys guarding. You figured most of them are going to be outside, a couple inside.
But is there a fence at all or no?
Nope.
So how's the convoy going to help? Who unloads the truck?
That's my point. As long as we can hijack the convoy itself before it gets there, we jump in, we drive right up. As long as we make it past their little checkpoint, the rest of us coming up through the woods, slaughter them as they're distracted with the convoy, and then they walk in and grab the guy, load him in the van, leave while we finish cleaning up.
One
I was thinking,
Like I said, we have a ninja and a lucky dice roller.
Who's the convoy?
Let's use them.
Who's the convoy hired through? Is it
the same company.
It's a Shiawase convoy.
Okay, so it's the same. It's not a different company.
They use they use whatever subsidiary Shiawase has in security, but
Because I was just thinking, if it was like a third party, we don't want to get them involved. Because if we're knocking them out to take their convoy, I don't want to.
But they're not. So
because they're just going to get.
we send our butcher through the woods. We send our ninja in the van, or on top of the van even,
I guess there's an
to
interesting...
get him behind enemy lines.
Is it... That's a good question because we made an assumption. Is there just literally a checkpoint where like 4 guards are at all times and then the cabin is inside a big fence?
There's no fence.
Okay.
Is there even a checkpoint at that point? Because it would be pointless.
No.
There's just a road.
Checkpoint at the
There's
road.
one road to the cabin.
Yeah, so there's no checkpoint.
Right.
So
I'm just saying. All we'd have to do is intervene. It's just a matter of, are there going to be any guards just chilling outside the cabin waiting to check the truck? That is my only thought.
do we need to hold the truck at that point then, or
Right.
could we just have the convoy go as it normally does, and then sneak in while they're getting the stuff out and try to get the guy?
Or we wait until they leave so there's a few less guys. But that was my thought on why intercept the convoy, kill those guards before they even get to the fight.
Yeah.
Well,
Because, there's at least a driver and a passenger.
But how trained are they? So are they security or are they just drivers?
They would generally be random grunts.
Yeah.
Wage slave, son of a wage slave, as CJ said.
Multi-purpose.
So, I mean, we can try and do similar to the previous...
I plan on jacking into some of my equipment instead of walking in myself. So I'll be in my vehicle just not far. So I mean, we send anyone in any direction. If the van decides to haul ass and leave, I can always fly in and pick everyone else up.
Yeah.
How far can he rig? Is there a limit to the distance he can rig from?
The further away he gets, the more noise he gets.
Okay.
But I have 15 slots. And
That's
not 15
not the
You
same.
have 15 slots, but at the same time, your rigger council can devote some power to noise reduction.
Right.
So the more you have,
the more
less
noise reduction you have, the fewer
robots.
programs you can share with your robots.
Right.
So if
My thought was to drive one bot in and then have 2 foul.
so your HK is probably
Yeah, that's really. I mean, I'm
Well, I mean,
going
if
to
you
fly
do-
my fly in first and surveil survey the area. If it dies, it dies. If it comes out, and then I bring it back, and then send my drones in.
Okay.
We can basically try the same thing we did last time. We get in range. I can try to get in without alerting everything, and if I do, then we go hot and just
have the ninja sit on a tree branch. Van goes by. He lands on the
How
van
big is
quietly.
steel?
What was it?
How big is steel?
We don't have steel.
Oh, that's
We don't
right.
have-
Steel die.
Yeah, still
Yeah,
died.
space.
I haven't had enough money to.
We don't have any large drones, do we?
Nope.
Yes,
No.
he still
I have
has
my
one
hover
marker.
drones
Well,
too, though.
the Ares duelists are human-ish, but they're like
No. I
I
want to
have
smuggle a person in a drone.
The Trojan drone.
Yep.
Oh, I was gonna say I have
None
the
of
hover
the drones
drones.
he has left
Yeah,
are
yeah.
going to be able
No,
to do
no,
that.
no.
No.
So do we want to try and sneak in through the woods then?
Won't be that hard going
Yeah.
through the woods.
There's only 10 guys.
Well, that's
I
assuming
mean,
there's no sensors or anything like that either.
All right.
And I would assume
so
that if there's 10, there's probably rotation
Why don't-
going on. So there's probably some sleeping, some in the woods, and some in the cabin.
we'll do recon. You'll go in physically. I'll go in astrally.
I will attempt to help digitally.
Alright,
Alright.
so the recon.
We drive for
We'll start with the astral recon. So you, and I'm guessing I'm gonna say at this point you guys are all sitting. Well, I mean it doesn't really matter because you can astrally go wherever you want.
Yeah, I can go wherever I want.
So the astral investigation happens first,
We're driving in the general direction.
and he just collapses in the back seat. And suddenly, as the world around Dice goes gray, everyone else sees him pass out, but he sees everyone in vivid colors. You can see the auras coming off of them.
Well, maybe not me.
Yours is
still have a
very
signature.
muted, but
Yeah.
it's still there.
Yeah.
And suddenly you fly many, many, many miles to
transmission.
the to the cabin. Please make a perception check.
Perception and is it different when you're in the astral? Or is it still just using normal perception? I don't remember.
It's a sensing, but I believe you have the same dice pool.
Yeah, it's assessing.
I believe it's 12 dice either way.
Yeah, it's the same either. Well, I don't have much in it actually.
Oh.
I have a pool of 6. Alright, okay, assessing. Ooh. 1 hit.
One hit. Okay.
Not gonna be much, guys.
There's no ones.
As you sit there, you're looking around, and you notice one thing. There's a lot more than 10 guys here.
Yep.
Does he see the target?
Actually, it is astral perception.
Oh, what did I roll
Oh.
in? Is there I have astral combat. I don't have a.
No, it's assessing plus intuition.
Yeah.
My mistake. So, yep, nope.
Already
Yeah, there's more than 10 guys here. You don't get an exact count, but there's definitely more than just 10. You see a few out in the woods. You see a bunch in one of the buildings. And you see a few around the compound.
Can I tell if they're like physical beings or any of them spirits or anything like that?
They're all physical.
Oh, okay.
Can you see the target at all?
So
Or
I'm
can
not
you...
holding him as
He
one.
cannot tell the difference
Okay.
between them at this point.
That's right, because we got one. Yeah.
Yep.
I can.
You could go in closer.
Can I sense
couldn't you?
have any of them magical people?
I think one die you're
Yes.
Oh.
There is one magical person on site. Sorry, there's 2.
Just 2.
One's currently in the courtyard, and another one's currently in the building.
Can I just do a little bit more sensing?
Yeah.
Try and get, okay. Just do this one more time, guys. There, that's 3 hits this time.
Much better.
All right.
Slide to my left. 3 hits this time.
So you take note of the astral signatures of the two magical people. You also note that their magic is... What's your magic?
Oh, I was 6.
Yeah, their magic's lower than yours.
You guys weaklings.
They feel a strange sense of inferiority, and they can't tell why.
Dis! Run away.
What's that?
Feel the disturbance in the force.
There has been an awakening.
I hate it when my Schwartz gets twisted.
So, that's about what you can see from the astral
Can I
plane.
get any more sense of a number? If that's
Oh, yeah. There's like 40 people here.
Holy mother of goodness!
My stealth sounds a lot better now.
Yeah, you don't have to sneak.
2 mages.
I don't think I'm going to send my drones out. I'm going to use my hover
Now-
drones.
Would they call the police if they get attacked?
They might try to deal with this ourselves, but
It's likely they can.
they can. Yeah, they're technically a legal company, but they're also holding someone hostage.
So I don't think they would.
So I don't think they would,
Okay, I'm gonna...
unless it's a last ditch thing, in which case they hide him and hope the cops don't find him.
I'm gonna point just something out. We are told they're holding him against his will.
Yeah, that's true too. He
Well, that's
might-
why I was wondering if he's even there. Maybe.
Well,
it's
you guys don't even know how many people are there yet.
No,
Yeah.
I'm simply throwing that out to confirm.
I'll come back and...
Alright. Dice's body comes to awake with a start.
I drew a giant handlebar mustache on him while he was asleep.
You have a giant handlebar mustache on your face now.
I point at him.
I will own up to it if he notices. I'm waiting for him to notice.
I can still point at him.
Or I just roll perception if I notice.
No, don't worry about it. You notice.
You feel it.
The ink's still a little wet.
I thought it would fit your impressive demeanor more.
Where was I sitting?
Just kind of in the middle of the back seat.
Okay. This is gonna be totally nice fashion. He's gonna just reach up and just like pull on the wheel, like, no, stop! Does anyone explain why? He's just gonna reach up and just yank the wheel.
Super back.
He's gonna get up in the van and just move.
Okay.
Oh, hey!
Impulsive, just
I
stop.
slammed the brakes.
I have no reason to doubt him, so I do not stop him.
I slammed the brakes, so I'm just like, what are you doing? Who said you could touch my wheel?
Mr. Turtle.
You don't just touch a guy's wheel.
Yeah, you don't just touch a guy's wheel. I am the captain of this vessel, sir.
And he's like, there's a little bit more than what they told us.
How many more?
40 total.
Stop the car.
And we're gonna
I already
stop
stopped.
there. We're gonna stop there with stopping the car.
All right.